Hello, my beautiful ladies. Well, guess what? This week is going to be the one that you're going to be learning a choreography. So you might want to do it not in one day. For those who've been following me for a while, and if you've done the complete beginner series, fantastic. If not, and you're new to my channel, I welcome you. And be gentle to yourself. These movements are probably so new because we are working with a lot of fluidity, and in our day-to-day life there's not much fluidity, so we are very kind of linear. So you're doing something that is totally out of the norm. So I want to just remind you to eventually you're going to enjoy this movement. You might have some frustration at the beginning because you're not used to kind of go with the wave. You're mostly up, down, sit, down. So be gentle to yourself for those of you who are totally new to my channel. And those of you who've been following me for a while, your body is starting to kind of adjust and becomes a little bit more fluid and relaxed. These movements are going to be fun to work with. But I do have everything broken down. Every movement that we're going to do in this routine are linked below. If you're having a hard time with one, please go to the links below. That's why I'm saying 7 days. You can learn to belly dance, because if you're following those links and you do 2 of them every day, they're between 15 minutes to 20 minutes, or some about 25. If you practice those tutorials, you're going to be good at the 7-day. If you're starting today, and then you do this every day, on the 7th day, you'll be able to do the choreography and have a little bit more repertoire in your body and how to move as a belly dancer. So totally doable. But again, you need to be gentle to yourself and do not be frustrated if you don't get it. I know when I started belly dancing at the beginning, it was very, very, very not hard. It was very natural for my body. But sometimes I try to push it and look like the professional when I'm just starting, okay? So love yourself, love your body, enjoy this choreography, practice every day. And then some of you, I know, you might just jump into the link where you actually get the choreography with the music. Right now in this video, it's just a routine. All right, so it's the movement that's in the choreography step by step. And then click to the choreography with music, and then you can practice that, hopefully on the 7th day. If not, enjoy and have fun with this. All right, before we start the choreography and work on those movements, let's start a little stretch first. We're going to breathe in first, up, and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Let's bring our right arm all the way up. So this is a belly rhythm, which is the song that we're going to be using has this rhythm in the background. So this is what we're going to be working through our routine into the belly rhythm. So reach, then flex your right knee, feel that stretch. Good. We're going to switch, reach all the way up. So it's going to be a really nice, good drill of all the movements that you know. And again, you could go back into all the videos that's linked below if you have a hard time with a certain movement, okay? Practice and practice will make these movements more fluid and more relaxed. One thing I want you to never forget is the breath. So I want you to breathe into the movement, don't hold your breath, relax your jaw. Posture is also important too, so you want to expand right here and hold expansion, but not the breath. So you're nice and relax the pelvic a little bit, so it's not tilted here. Nice and relaxed. Okay, I'm gonna get started. So we're gonna start with a touch, a step, and that's the beginning of the song. Touch, step, touch, step. 1, 2. You could travel with this. You could go forward. You could come from the side of, let's say you're coming to a room and the song starts, you can start this way, or you could just be on the spot, wait for the song, and then you start doing it. Touch, step, touch, step. I have my arm follow the foot. Wherever I touch, that's where the hand goes. Touch, touch, left, right. Good. Right, left, touch, step, touch. So we do about 8 of these. And then we go into a horizontal figure 8 going towards the back. So let's go. Side, back, side, back, side, back, side, back. Good. Keep going. So we do about 8 of these figure 8s, 6 or 8. I like to have my hand follow wherever the hip is going. So if it's on the left, the hand follows the hip, right, left. Or you could just keep your arms out to the side. Okay? It's too much with the hands, just keep your arms to the side. So horizontal figure 8. And again, everything is linked below if you're having a hard time with these movements. There's great tutorials in every movement that we're going to be doing through this routine. So we're still doing figure 8s, but this time we're going to go reverse figure 8. And it's known or named as a Maya. So you're going to go reverse. So you're going to go up and over, up and over, up and over. So it's vertical. Up and over. You can use the lift of the heel to go up and then down. Makes it much easier. Or you can go just flat heel and just lift, slide, bring it in, lift, slide. So up and slide and up and slide, bring it in, up and slide, bring it in. Same thing with this. You could kind of add the hands. I'm kind of just rotating the hands up and down, or you could just bring your arms to the side. We all have different range of motion, so you don't have to exaggerate the movement or make it big. If you find any discomfort, bring it back to small range of motion. Even the smallest range of motion is beautiful, okay? When it's controlled, when this is forced, it's not as nice. You can see the expression in your face that you're having some pain. So dance is about having fun and being relaxed, not being forced, okay? Mostly my kind of dance, okay? I like to just enjoy myself. All right. Keep going. So now you do about 8 of these vertical figure 8 in the choreography. So we're just building drills on this, just kind of warming up those hips. And then after that, I'm going to go into some snake arms, arm undulation. Again, this is all linked below, so if you're having a hard time, I'll give you a little tip here. I like to have my elbow always point back, okay? Down and then back, down and back. So you can kind of scoop down and back, down and up. So I never over rotate, it always points back, down and then points back. So let's do both, down and back, down and back. And the hands just kind of goes for a ride. Now alternate, right, left, right, left, right, left. You could use the shoulders, but I find for beginners, just rotating the elbows is enough. Thinking. and the hands just kind of just goes with the flow. But you notice that I kind of going side, but my shoulders naturally, or everything kind of, I always pretend I have wings. My shoulder blades are my wings. And I kind of always kind of bring my arms from the front to the back. Kind of feeling my upper back doing the work. The shoulder blades kind of pulling my wing back. But I don't want you to think too much. Just focus on undulating the arms or kind of bring it up and down and then alternate right. So there's a lot of arm undulation. There's different ways you could do these snake arms. Right now it's side. If you want to, you could take a break and just go in front. Okay, so the wrist kind of goes up and down. The elbows are still kind of rotating. Wrist up and down, and then you alternate. Right, left, right, left. Or you could bring it this way, where you could kind of just go up and alternate. Just alternate the arms. So we're going to be doing a lot of these arm variation from the side. Now if your arms are getting tired, you can shake it out because they're not used to having the arms like this all day. Our arms are down, so here we're kind of fighting gravity. So it's normal if you're getting tired. So, but it's a great way to kind of tone those muscles, build some endurance. So we're going to start again. So we're going to go snake right, left. You might bring in front. All the way to the front like this. Or you could be very playful and kind of just in front of your eyes. If you can't do it waves right away, it's okay. You can kind of just do a beautiful line. Okay, soft hands, not so stiff. Okay, keep going. All right, so now we're gonna add some shimmies. Twist, twist, shoulder shimmy, chest shimmy. And again, the link's all below if you're having a hard time. So it's very settled, nice and relaxed. I will emphasize that if you're very new to this, to practice every day different movement, whether it be shoulder shimmy or horizontal figure eight. Okay, so then by the 7th day, you'll be able to kind of do the whole thing, practice and be natural when it comes to the choreography. Okay, feel a little bit more in tune with your body. So again, shimmy. Or let's start doing chest circles. Circles, we're gonna go side, 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 lift and drop, lift and drop, lift. Good, we're just warming up. And we're gonna do a vertical circle. So we're gonna go side, up, side, down, side, up, side, down. So it's a vertical circle. We all have different range, so if it's very tight, this is all you could do. So in the choreography, if you're not comfortable with the circle, you could do shimmy or shoulder roll. Let's do shoulder rolls right now. Right, left. So all you do is going up and bring it back. Up, bring it back. Up, bring it back. Up, bring it back. Up, bring it back. Or you could just pause. All right. So now we're gonna go back to that chest circle, but let's go the other way, counterclockwise. Left, up, right, down. Or is that clockwise? So we're going left, lift, right, down. And then we're going to go to hip sways. Okay, so hip, right, left. We kind of do 4 of these. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I like doing hip drops, so the hip drop will be going down. So, and then I drop. I flex my knee. I'm focusing on the drop, then the sway is going up. So I'm focused more on the drop. Whatever comes naturally for you, that's what I want you to do. But they're still sways. They're all lift and drops. We do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So now let's do a pelvic circle, a big one. So we're gonna go to the right, front, left, back. Good. Let's do that again. Right, front, left. So it's a big circle. And again. So kind of the circle is kind of going outside of the rib cage. It's not basically outside of the whole top body. We're going to switch the other way. Good. But we're only going to be doing one side, so we'll be going from right to left, counterclockwise, and then we're going to start and repeat our figure 8. So let's start from the top. We touch, step, 2, 3, 4, 6, horizontal figure 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maya. Up and over, up and over, up and over, up and over. Good. Now snake arms. Undulate those arms. You could do a shoulder shimmy or a chest circle, whatever comes natural. I'll do a shimmy, shimmy, and then snake arms again. So this is the sequel of the choreography. And then you could do a shoulder roll or a chest circle. And then hip sways. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and through a big circle from right, front, left, back. Good. And then we start over. Woo! We'll do figure 8 into a vertical figure 8, up and over, up and over, up and over. Into the snake arms. Into a shimmy, back to snake arm. Or you could pause, and then hip, 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 and circle again. Woo! All right, so now we're gonna get ready into a chest sagittal circle. So we're going forward, up, back, down. So I'm gonna just chest forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. So when you're coming back, you kind of soften your knees, and when you go forward, you notice your legs are kind of a little bit straight. Try not to use the neck. So sometimes we tend to go like this and pull the neck. Keep the neck neutral, like in a beautiful L lovely position. Up, back, down. And again, we all have different range of motion, so if this is all you could do, that's fine. You could bring your foot forward. You're supposed to start with the right, so let's switch. So we usually start with the right, so we go, you bring your right foot forward, because we'll be doing on both sides. So let's do the same thing here. So if this helps to bring your foot forward, you could go ahead, chest forward and back. So it kind of helps you to rock your body forward and back. So I'm bringing my chest forward. It's like somebody's pushing me, and then whoop, I'm coming back. So it's like somebody's pushing me forward, and then whoop, the puppeteer is pulling my chest back, and then just relax. Chest forward, up, back. All right, so now we're gonna go, we did sagittal circle here. Now we're gonna go into our camel, sagittal circle in here. So we're gonna go pelvic forward and then back. I'm just gonna go side so you can see. Forward and back. So again, everything that I'm showing you, they're all described in the links below. They have all these vertical sagittal circle that's described and very much broken down. So here I'm not really breaking down as much because you could go to those links and practice them. All right, so notice I'm adding a little tilt and drop. tilt. So I'm going forward and then I'm adding a little tilt. So using my joints right here, the hip flexors are helping me to kind of tilt the pelvic and then bring it back and drop. So again, this is a sagittal circle. It's going forward and back. I'm rocking myself forward and back. And we call this the camel. Forward, back. I always soften my knees when I go back. Makes the tilt much easier. But they're just slightly flexed. So we always come back to center. So when I'm doing the camel in the choreography, I'm adding direction. So instead of just going straight to the front, I'm just kind of adding a little twist to one corner and then pull it back. And then twist to the other corner, and then I'm always pulling it back to the center. Forward, bring it back, center. Forward to the left, center. Forward to the right, center. Forward to the left, center. Forward to the right, center. Forward to the left, center. Forward to the right, center. Good. A little twist, pull it in. So camel. So let's put this all together. Start with the right side. We did the sagittal circle with the chest. So we go push forward and come back. 2, and now we're gonna go into the camel. 1, bring it in center. 2, bring it in center. 3, bring it in center. 4, bring it back center. Now we're gonna repeat here. Sagittal circle, forward and then back. Forward and back. And then let's do the camel. You can start with the left this time. Forward, pull it in. 2, pull it in. 3, pull it center. 4. So we just do this once. So let's do that again. Just kind of practice that one. So we go sagittal circle, camel. Now down, that's it. So we're focusing on the top and then we're going down to the pelvic. And we do 4 of these. And now up, forward and back, forward and back. And then camel. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna just kind of go with the rhythm, speed it up a little bit more. We're gonna go 1 and 2, camel. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and repeat here. 1, slow. 2, and camel. Forward, bring it in. Forward, bring it in. Forward, bring it in, and forward, bring it in. One more time. So this is a little bit slower. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, bring it back. 4. Now 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Bring it back. Slow. 2. Bring it back, and now you go forward, bring it in, forward, bring it in, forward, bring it in, forward, bring it in. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna go to our hip drop kick. So you only did this once, side and then middle, side and middle. So we're now halfway through the choreography. So now we're gonna go hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip drop kick. And again, this is in the link below with under drops, hip drops. Let's switch. Hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip drop kick. Don't forget, you're always still dropping the hips. So it's a lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Your standing leg. Okay? You know, push it out to the side. Keep your posture nice. Keep that chest lifted. Focus on the drop. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. So every time you drop, the second drop, you kind of just let it go. Okay? So it's still a drop and you let it go. So it's not, okay, it's a drop, lift, and just drop and let go of the foot. So slip and then lift, drop, kick. Switch the other side. Here we go. Lift, drop, and then kind of just let go of the foot. Lift, drop, and let go of the foot. Drop. Lift, drop, let go of the foot. Lift, drop, kick. Lift, drop, kick. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to add something to lift, drop, kick. So you go lift, drop, kick, lift, drop, kick into a hip roll. So I want to go around. So you could bevel on the ball of your foot if you want to. So it's a nice hip roll from the back to the front. Again, I'm going to emphasize on the range of motion. So if this is all you could do, fine. Okay? Be comfortable with your movement. And then we do a hip drop kick again. Hip drop kick, hip drop kick. We're going to switch and repeat. We go drop, kick, lift drop, kick, and then hip roll. Hip roll. And again, lift drop, kick, lift drop, kick, hip roll. Good. Okay. So now we're going to go and put this together from the sagittal circle. So we do this combination once. So we go to the right. We go 1 and 2. Camel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 and 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip drop kick and hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip roll. Hip drop kick, hip drop kick, hip roll. We switch. Hip drop kick, roll. Hip drop kick, and no, there's no roll here, so you just go back to the snake arms. Woo! And then you could do a shimmy, whee, and snake arms again. So this part, you don't have to do anything on the top. You're gonna go straight to the hip sways 4 times, and then you're gonna shimmy. Yes, okay. And back to the figure eights. So we do a lot of these figure eights. Beautiful. And then Maya's up and over, up and over. And back to the snake arms. You could do a shoulder roll, or you could just pause and then back to the snake arms. Undulate the hands. You could do a chest circle and then hip sways. Okay, we could do another big circle. And now we're going to go into a hip roll again, and then a body wave. So remember when you did the sagittal circle forward, the chest up, and then kind of go down, pelvic goes forward and down. So lift, roll down. So it's a nice body wave. And again, this is all, you can practice those under the undulation link. So let's repeat the hip roll. And I like to put my other hand here. So I'm going to go hip roll and then undulate. Hip roll and then body wave. Now we're going to go into a twist. Good. Twist to the... So it's actually, I'm starting with my right, but this is your left, but we're doing both sides. And then twist to the right. And let's do that again. On the right side. We'll go hip roll, body wave. Hip roll, relax your jaw. Feel your body is very watery and gooey. Okay, again, hip roll, body wave, and twist. Very, very relaxed twist. Switch to the other side. Breathe, enjoy it, good. And then we're almost done. We go back to this snake arms, a chest circle or a pause, snake arms. And that's what I like about this little choreography. I'm really making you work with your beautiful arm, the extension of your heart. And then we're gonna go into a big circle to the right, forward, left, back, and then this is your pause. So I want you to practice this and add those practice links to your repertoire for the next 7 days. The link is below for the full choreography. But I do want you to practice this movement every day, and then when it comes to the choreography, you'll be a little bit more fluid and more engaged of how your body's supposed to work these routines comfortably. All right, enjoy this.